The following video for 2020 is possible in part by Michael the Beyond Guy. Before I start this rant, to anyone who likes winter 2015, I respect your opinion. Anyways, enjoy. Winter 2015. Oh my god, it sucked. I will tell you reasons why I hate winter 2015, in my opinion. 1. On January 12th, I went back to school. When I got home from school, I got a new phone charger since my old one stopped working. 2. On January 13th, my grandma took me to Subway. 3. On Martin Luther King weekend, I played on my Xbox 360. 4. On Martin Luther King Day, I went to Hometown Buffet. 5. On January 24th, my mom picked me up at my house. She took me to Swap Meet, then we went to a house for dinner. Then she took me to Walmart and I got the Lego Movie video game on my Xbox 360, then she took me home. 6. On January 25th, I went to my uncle's house for a while. 7. On January 26th, the bus picked me up at 7:30 even though school started at 9 o'clock today. I had to wait for school to begin at school instead at my house. What a waste of time. At the school I used to go, school starts at 9 o'clock on Mondays, and school starts at 8 o'clock on the other days, and school ends at 3 o'clock every day with no early outs. Only late in on Mondays. 8. On January 27th, I was summoned to go to the nurse's office during third period. After the nurse saw my weight, she told me to lose weight and eat healthy. When I got home, my grandma had me eat food from home. 9. On January 29th, I was sent home a Saturday school paper. I'm not wasting my time on Saturday school again. I didn't want this Saturday to be like March 17, 2012 all over again. 10. On January 31st, I went to Hometown Buffet. I usually go on a Sunday. I got lucky. 11. On February 5th, I went to the award ceremony. 12. On February 7th, I went to Hometown Buffet in the park. 13. On Friday the 13th, people were giving out candy and other stuff to other people. 14. On Valentine's Day, I watched a SpongeBob Valentine's Day special. 15. On President's Day, I went to Hometown Buffet. 16. On February 19th, I went on a field trip to another school for the basketball game. 17. On February 22nd, my grandma took me to Panda Express and Walmart. 18. On February 24th, we went on a field trip to the African American Museum. 19. On February 25th, Brian Mixelin PowerPoint Boy was about to walk on the street. Mr. George told him to come here. Brian was about to go for it. Mr. George had to get him. Ms. Chavez told him to sit down until the bus comes. Brian was crying on the bus. Then I made a grounded video out of him for that. 20. On February 27th, I went on another field trip to another school for the basketball game. I messed around throwing rocks. And Brian Mixelin PowerPoint Boy messed around telling Ms. Chavez about what I'm doing. Then I got in trouble. What a snitch he is. If he hadn't snitched on me, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble. 21. On March 1st, I got a new tablet charger and Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. 22. On March 5th, it was open house at my school. We also went to the award ceremony. 23. On March 7th, I went to the movies, then I went to Fruity. 24. On March 9th, I found out that my stuff got deleted from my flash drive. 25. On Friday the 13th, Brian Mixelin PowerPoint Boy was acting up. Ms. Chavez said that today is a bad day. 26. On St. Patrick's Day, I went on a field trip to a transition center, which is a school that I go to as of today. 27. On March 18th, Mr. George started parking his car in front of my house. 28. On March 22nd, I went to Hometown Buffet one last time before I went to Arizona for spring break. 29. On March 25th, I went on a field trip to the Science Center. 30. On March 27th, it was the last day before spring break. We had solar-powered hot dogs. The only thing I like about winter 2015 is when I went to Hometown Buffet and that's it. Thank God winter 2015 ended on March 19, 2015 at midnight. And thank God it's in the past now. Do you know who likes winter 2015? All characters from Paddington, Bella and the Bulldogs, Casey Undercover, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge Out of Water, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Mario Party 10, and Home. Even though I like Paddington, Bella and the Bulldogs, Casey Undercover, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge Out of Water, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Mario Party 10, and Home. Paddington, The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge Out of Water, and Home came out in theaters over the winter. Bella and the Bulldogs aired on Nickelodeon over the winter. Casey Undercover aired on Disney Channel over the winter. Star vs. the Forces of Evil got a sneak peek over the winter. Mr. Peabody and Sherman and How to Train Your Dragon 2 came out on Netflix over the winter. And Kirby and the Rainbow Curse and Mario Party 10 came out on the Wii U over the winter. Do you know who hates winter 2015? Cheesy from Inanimate Insanity, TNT from Object Insanity, Microguardian BFDI BFB and Panty and Stocking Fangirl 2005, and Northern Pacific Productions and NW3985 Studios. Even though I hate Cheesy from Inanimate Insanity Season 2 Episode 8 came out over the winter and he got eliminated on that episode. Object Insanity Episode 4 came out over the winter and TNT got eliminated on that episode. And Microguardian BFDI BFB and Panty and Stocking Fangirl 2005 and Northern Pacific Productions and NW3985 Studios told me to put them in this spot. Winter 2015 sucks. And so does Memorial Day weekend 2012. Note: if you like this Memorial Day weekend, I respect your opinion. October 10, 2013 is 1,000,000 times better than winter 2015. End of rant. Next rant, fall 2015. After the fall 2015 rant, sunny day. After the sunny day rant, Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. After the Secret Mountain Fort Awesome rant, May 2019.